Hi, I'm Doggone. Welcome to. Wait a minute. You're a bat, dog. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. Welcome. Whoa, nice. Welcome to the Doggone Ravine on the AthensMC.com Direwolf server, or dire.athensmc.com. It's a whitelisted server. Contact the good folks for whitelisting. Just wanted to show you this, give you a quick look at it. I've tried to do this before, and I don't know if I've ever actually released anything. But this is my place on the Direwolf20 server, Desert Nova, making weird splashy things. A silverwood tree was planted here and accidentally harvested as I played around with some harvester and planter and fertilizer mechanics over here. That's gone. I had a little cow farm farming mob essence and creating the fertilizer for me over here. That's gone. There's my cauldron. I put it outside and surrounded it by water because I was afraid of the process that I might get into here. Actually, do I have a bucket? Let's fix that while I'm looking at it. Sorry about that. Pardon me while I clean up my derpage. Poof. What? Wait a minute. How come you're not cleaning? There we go. Okay. Cleaning, not the right word. As you know by now, this old dog gets mixed up on words sometimes. Words. There's our skyhook elevator to the moon. Not really to the moon, but here's the old doggone ravine. I'm just going to give you a quick 5-minute tour of it, and yeah. Nice glintweed. This stuff, Ellen gave me a glintweed, and look at how it has propagated. My word. Trying to take my derpage and move it downstairs out of sight after I kind of prove it in up here. Used to have a potato farm here and so forth and so on, etc., etc. Come look at the base. Ah! Whee! Here's my base. Found this ravine. Turned out to be not far from spawn, not as far as I thought. And, roofed it over. And, whoa. Put in some arcane lamps. Beautiful. Put in some slime brick. Beautiful stuff. Well, beautiful to me. Beautiful. The eye of the beholder. There's my doggone melting machine and apparatus. Strange apparatus. There's my, just put this in. I was messing with this yesterday. This is my sludge boiler. Looks like it's out of sludge. Drum is empty. That drum had a lot of stuff in it. Look at all this good stuff you get from the sludge boiler. You guys were right, man. Look at all that stuff. All kind of stuff I wouldn't normally. Heat sand, hardened dirt. Soul sand came out. Mycelium came out of it. Look at all this clay, man. Dried dirt, hardened sand. Stuff I would not have harvested or gotten other ways, for sure. For sure. So that's just a little experiment messing around with it. The Wisp Lab 9000 right here. It is currently out of service, waiting for some mob essence. I got to get me some good, reliable source of mob essence going with that. Totally safe. I know it looks like there's nothing here. Boink. But there's a... Hear that? Yeah. Hardened glass right there. Clear glass. Here is the... I moved the machinery to my machinery lab right here. Love that sandy brick. Beautiful gravel bricks. Love it, man. I'm not a very aesthetically minded... I'm not good at placing things in a 3D aesthetically beautiful place, but I really enjoy playing around with this stuff in Minecraft. It's really had a good impact on my personal life, in fact, because I play around with stuff here, and then I'm starting to look around the place I live in here, this house, and I'm like, time to fix some stuff up, and so I do. So it's fun. Yeah, here's some thermal expansion stuff, which I love it. Thermal expansion is semi-early game type stuff. And then Industrial Craft 2. Some of this stuff is later game. or at least for me. The ender tank is what a wonderful relief to have ender tank set up so I don't have to pipe everything everywhere. Ender tank has become one of my early game go-to items as soon as I can get obsidian and a few ender pearls. Man, this ender tank is the way to go. I'm here to tell you. Geothermal generator. Got to have that metal former. Compressor, I just added this and just upgraded from electric furnace to an induction furnace. Now, the redstone furnace is a lot faster than the electric furnace, and to begin with, it's a lot faster than the induction furnace. But when that induction furnace starts to heat up, about 20% heat, you have 2 full stacks of stuff, it's cranking through, man, it's just chewing through them. So the longer it's cooking, the more heat it builds up until it's really, really cranking through the stuff. And I want to say it will consume up to 128 EU per tick when it is fully heated. It will really crank out the goods. It's for mass production of refined goods. So basically, I will, anytime I have a need for a machine, I'll create it. Like the compressor, I needed that to create the induction furnace. I needed the metal former to do some stuff earlier. So yeah. One thing I like about industrial craft is you can create tin snips and a hammer and whatnot to basically do the copper cabling and everything for you. But once you get, once you start getting a base set of machines set up, you can do them much faster. Yeah. Created these little lamps the other day, ghostwood doors. I was looking for a good white colored door, and ghostwood was it. Here's my back here beyond is my farm, Orberry farm, and looks like it's kind of, yeah, hopefully it didn't light it up too much. I had to change how I did this because it was too light in there. But it is really cranking out the resources now. Oops. And I just took all this stuff and created ingots out of it. I haven't smelted down the aluminum, but this is about how much of tin, copper, and iron I had earlier. Yeah. Little close that. I've got love this stuff. RedNet energy cable. Went ahead and wired up. King kind of made fun of me for having, I had magmatic dynamos back here and fluid ducts coming out of the, he was like, oh, he was trolling me. He was like, you so dirt, man. He's like, go to conduits. And I was like, screw conduits. I'm going straight to RedNet energy cable. It's pretty cheap. It's easy to make, and it does the job real well. I love it. Looks good, too. RedNet energy cable. Today only. Get the special deal. Mention my name for a 5% discount. RedNet energy cable. Right. Whatever. So I've got a little access walkway between my rooms. I want to keep that ethos. So here's what I've been doing. When I first started, in the ravine, I got down here to the bottom of it and just kind of created this had a really little claustrophobic nook back here, and gradually opened it up, added some lighting. I love these inverted lamps. That come out of Tinker's Construct and the stained glass. Love it. Beautiful. Just had a little bit of simple fun with it. You can go crazy with the patterns. Here was the wall was right here, and all my machinery was over here, and just kind of gradually evolved to where put in barrels over here. Not really any organization going on. No piping in any of this stuff, except those drips are from a little cactus farm I have above, and I piped my cactus into this guy now. There's my poop. Lots and lots of poop from my cows. This is a slime chunk, and I got slimies galore. And I'll show you I got a couple of blue slime islands outside. I'll show them to you in a minute. Here's my, how are we doing here? Redstone energy cell. This thing takes forever to crank up. Oh, I got tons of sludge in here. It's almost full of sludge. I can almost get that sludge boiler going with that. I wonder if I've got another. There's a do I have anything in there? Empty reinforced portable tank. Let's go ahead and do that. Here's, you can see I've been playing around with all kind of stuff. I've got stuff to set up. Whoa, sorry about that. Back to game. All kind of stuff I got to set up. It's part of the fun of it for me. Just kind of doing stuff sort of on almost ad hoc basis here. Crouch and right click and input. All right. This is a slow. Oh, there's a bees right there. Rock hive. It's a slow operating thing. I've got a little fertility lamp here. Not what do you call it? A growth lamp. But it goes through Herba Essentia real fast, and I've already used it all up. Really nice though. I think it's a little bit buggy in how fast it goes through that stuff. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put here. This might be my storage room. You can see right now, you know, where the walls were in my storage room. I've really just outgrown this little place, so I'll create a bigger storage room and keep working on the aesthetics of the place. I kind of like the plan I have now. Watching Direwolf20's videos, his magic room size is about 9 by 9 by 5, and or 9 by 9 at least. And I like it. It gives you a center point, and it's a nice big room with plenty of expansion capability, or like right here. You know, I've got this back wall wired up with the red net, ready to add more machinery. My only problem with this setup is I will like to, sometimes I'll go mining and I'll dump a bunch of stuff into the pulverizer. I like to have a hopper or a chest above it, and so I'll have to redo that at some point to figure out how I'm going to do this. Yeah. Just now have gone through, last night I went through and reworked this area, kind of opened this up a little bit, moved my trophy room around a little bit. Here's the Infusion 9001 room. I like the way this is set up. I really like this. Love the way this shimmery these shimmery blocks look up here. Just kind of having a little bit of fun with symmetry and a little bit of sort of anti-symmetry, playing around with it. The whole idea of the infuser, you want things to be symmetric like the pedestals, and so I thought I can play with the symmetry idea a lot. Yeah. So anyway, I had a lot of fun with this room. It took up, I was up to the wee hours one night trying to finish up in fact, I was up to the dawn's early light working on this room one night. I really like this room. I've got a few more ideas for things to do with this, but for the most part, it's I think I'm ready to leave it alone for a while. Here's my enchanting room. It took me a while to figure out the auto enchantment. This room was looking nice, and I plopped an anvil into it. Didn't know where else to put it, but I wanted it close to here. And yeah, I got to figure out another anvil solution. I know there's auto anvils, a couple of types of auto anvils. One from Open Blocks, and I think one from Minecraft Reloaded, MCR. Mine Factory, MFR, Mine Factory Reloaded. Deconstruction table, I had a lot of fun with that. Deconstructing a lot of stuff before I got smarter. Arcane work table. You guys haven't played with the, anybody who's watching hasn't played with the Direwolf20 mod pack. I'm a big fan of it. I didn't know Direwolf before I started playing the mod pack, but I've been watching his LPs, and I slowly have gotten into the swing of it. I like it. I gotta move the bed. That's what I forgot to do. Little things like here, like I got a CD rack, you know, disc rack for my jukebox. Got my infernal furnace. Looks like we're missing a texture tile there. My alchemical furnace and Olympics. Got my potions, sleeping potions, love potion number 9, Chanel, you know, so forth. Got my little armor stand with my Thaumcraft armor, my robes, wizard hat and robes. Little trophies on the wall. Here's my bookshelf, you know, magic stuff, figure stuff out, you know, and I write it into a book. I got a lot of publications to my credit here. And little eating table, and I just not that, you know, I just kind of go back and forth. I like to change seats, you know, from time to time. It's my breakfast nook right there. I go to McDonald's, get my big breakfast, you know, no hot cakes, just big breakfast, you know. Bring it back to the lab and work on it. So let me show you my let's go back to bat mode here. The morph pack allows you to have, I've got the tilde key connected to morph, and you can see it's very easy. You hold the tilde and then just move the mouse to select whichever mob you want to morph into. Chicken, me, squid. Squid's awesome for mining underwater. And then the fire bat's what I use in the nether. Yeah. So here we go, out we go. And I've also got the elevator. I like they just recently changed the elevator to where it consumes one level. And it's not enough to really be a pain, but enough to make you think about using the elevator. So I use this a lot, my little escape hatch. Oh, what I wanted to show you. And we got a cloudy night. Cloud's kind of obscuring a little bit, but I have 2 blue slime islands up here. There's one. There they are. And consequently, you saw my trophies downstairs. Blue slimes are spawning up here often, and they fall. They jump off the edge and fall. Well, they don't go kersplat. They land here in the lake. And so I have a lot of blue slimes. And so hence the blue, you know, blue slime blocks in my base. I also have green slimes. My chunk is in obviously a slime chunk, and in the basement, when I'm mining, I have tons of green slimes. Here's an area that I clear cut and been experimenting with harvesting these trees mechanically. Love it. It's a lot of fun. Ocelot, you've got a cute panda hat. Haven't got into Ars Magica 2 just quite yet. Didn't really know how to get into it until Ellen showed me the way. But that's something I'm looking forward to. Yeah, Willow, good morning sunshine. Give you a namaste. A flying sun salutation. Wow, chunks of... I just changed my render distance to far. That's what the problem is. Need to change that back. That's why those chunks are kind of slow to load. I went through a computer upgrade, as folks who play online with me know. Some of you who are watching, I presume, will know this. I like your hat, Pig. Do I have that one? Do I have your hat? I don't know if I have that one. My great discovery in playing the Direwolf20 mod pack. Whoops, there was a lag spike. Probably because I'm in that under the blue slime island. If I set my launcher to use up 4 gig, to allocate 4 gig to this, works beautiful. I could probably get by with 2 or even 3 gig. 3 gig or even 2 gig. I notice in my logs that this pack will, you know, I get a little bit of memory leakage, and it will take up to 2.5 gig or so. So probably 3 gig is the right amount. I've got an 8 gig of RAM on my computer, and that was, to me, that was the secret. I went through a lot of things to try to make it better, but it was the memory that really made the game playable for me. Here's a naturally occurring waterfall of liquid essence, Ars Magica liquid essence, and you see what it does down here. It makes all this beautiful and transparent. I love it. Love it. Yeah, so I guess my next steps, I want to play around with the Ars Magica a little bit, and I want to put some nodes in jars and bring them back to the base so I can do my wand. I got to figure out where I'm going to do my wand recharging at. Yeah, this far render distance is definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. I guess that's beyond my CPU's ability to really handle. Okay, here we go. Whee! Of course, in morph form, you don't take damage. Yay. We could also go in chicken form to do that fall, too. Yeah, I want a recharge station for my Wanda. I'm not sure where to put it yet. Don't really have room in here for it. Had some thoughts about putting it back here. And I might put it right over here somewhere. We'll see. Oh, yeah. I just put it in the middle. Might punch this wall out and put it back here. Lots of things I can do. Anyway, just wanted to show you this, and we'll leave you right here. So you guys know the time. Actually, I'll tell you what. Yeah. Chill out in our morning nook here. Sipping on some McDonald's coffee. Thinking about how to improve the mob essence for this guy. Pipe it in. Oh yeah, we got big plans for the day. I'll see you another time, guys. Bye-bye.